Okay, so welcome back to the program. So next step, a satellite TV provider service join hands together with a good TV and many professional content creator teams, introducing Thainess, as we see in the video. So I would like to welcome คุณอมรพัฒน์ชมรัตน์ Managing Director of Next Step Company Limited สวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีค่ะค่ะ Welcome to our program ค่ะ How are you today?
Good ครับ Early morning.
Well, early morning, early birds get the good things. Okay, so I would like to talk about the next step objective and the purpose of the Thainess channel ค่ะคุณอมรพัฒน์ค่ะ
Next step is objective is to create well-being for Thai people, to reduce poverty by using the knowledge. Like you have heard about our motto that we say building the knowledge society to help local community to grow. So at present we have 60 channels on Good TV to provide to local people nationwide. The Thainess channel is a next jigsaw of next step to build the brand image of Thailand. This is kind of like the world-class lifestyle in HD English language 24 hours on the satellite, which we broadcast throughout Asia Pacific at the moment, including the Oceania as well. This is the first phase, and the next phase will move on to Europe and US as well through the satellite, so that our channel will be in each particular household. We could talk to them clearly and telling what we have, like what we are trying to say is we're trying to introduce our soft power from Thailand to their home. Our vision is to present a fresh perspective of Thailand to the world, and the audience will see amazing pictures, and they will journey with us with a unique experience that we provided to them.
When you talk about soft power, how is the soft power is important to the Thai economy and tourism industry?
You see that we have quite a unique product if we are comparing, and not product, both product and services comparing with other countries, but we never brand it, we never use it, right? Like we have Thai cultures, we have very beautiful natures. We have been working with leading international documentary, and they send just one director to shoot the documentary in Thailand, but the rest is the crew. They use like the Andaman Sea. They use a very beautiful forest that we have in Gang Krachan, a lot of wildlife there, but it's branded by international leading brand, not Thailand, not Thai brand. So this time what we would like to do is to utilize our resources ourselves and branded as Thailand and made by Thai crew and Thai people, not just they send one director from international and use our crew and do the rest. So not only the Thai food, Thai hospitality that we have, we also have a very good Thai pop music, sports. We also have Muay Thai, which is quite popular, and now you can see that Thai football league is getting better and better, and we have lots of team in Thailand, and we are kind of like a school of football in Asia, I would say, because lots of international put their kids here to create them a superstar in the long run, right? So that I think we have lots of soft power in Thailand. And the last one that I can see and I can notice it improving a lot is Thai drama.
Mm-hmm.
Now I believe that we can match with the other Asian international
Mm-hmm.
Thai drama. The
Mm-hmm.
storyline is getting better and better. So this is all we have, but we never show this to international at all. It's
Mm-hmm.
all here in Thailand, And if um, you you just use it, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
advertise with other channels.
Mm-hmm.
They will provide you just a small slot, and you can tell all of it. But this time we
Mm-hmm.
have Thainess channels 24 hours in English language.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do whatever we want to do to brand it Thailand, to build and create the image of Thailand to the world.
Okay.
That's what I would say on soft power that we have.
Let me ask you about the perspective and the mindset of getting the soft power and being Thai. You know, in the old days when we talk about Thai language, we are the only country that speak Thai. And in the old days, we think that okay, the whole world will never understand Thai. We have to practice English. And now with the influence of from Korea, that they brings up the soft power and shows the world that we're successful. Korean is the only country to except the North Korean that speak Korean, and they brings the Korean language to the world through music. And this is helping us to reshape our mind about the Thai language also can be on the world stage. And we have to stop limiting ourselves that it's only country that speak Thai, and then we cannot bring Thai music or Thai language to the world. What do you think about this? Is it affecting each other?
Interesting. This is remind me like 30 years ago when I'm still young, and
Mm-hmm.
I met for one foreigner. He said,
Mm-hmm.
"What are you what are you saying?" I mean, we are talking in English, and then I switched
Mm-hmm.
to a friend of mine talking in Thai,
In Thai.
and he said,
Mm-hmm.
"It's quite amazing." He said, "It's like listening to the music,
Mm-hmm.
that the
Our language.
tonalities of Thai
Right.
wording is quite interesting comparing with other. It's quite gentle and smooth, so that they feel that, oh, that's a very nice language that they would like to practice and or
Mm-hmm.
speak. So I think that this is a unique. And if you're saying that we are the only one country speaking English, speaking Thai,
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is our unique, that
Mm-hmm.
we have to expand. So why not they are listening to Thai music, a Thai pop music? If they have Korean music,
Mm-hmm.
why not Thai music? Go together with others, Thai culture, Thai food. We have amazing place that they would like to come. When I've been traveling and talking to international people, like people in Europe or in UK, they all know Thailand, a land of
Mm-hmm.
gentle, smile,
Mm-hmm.
polite, and they would like to come. That's why
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of um, the European people come here to retire in Chiang
Mm-hmm.
Mai, in even in Chonburi. They also have the places where they can live. Uh, I mean, friendly and have a friendly ship
Environment here.
with
Right.
yeah with Thai people get
Right.
along as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is quite unique for us, that we should use our
Soft
uniqueness,
power.
soft power,
Mm-hmm.
to invite lots of
Right.
people around the world to come to Thailand.
Right, I see this point. And another thing that quite interesting to me because your company is working with young generation. And then
Mhm.
we have a lot of saying and going on the word we should move out of this country. Or just move migrate from this country to find another country. Do you
Mm.
see any points in getting our younger generation understand the value of and the value and of our heritage, the cultural heritage, and also other things that they might overlook. And they think, oh, Thailand is no longer for me. We have to move to another country. I think it's about generation perspective. And when you work with the young generation, what do you do to get them to understand this, or you what the knowledge you provide to them?
I think we have to look back what's wrong with it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I've been studying a lot on how to develop the countries. I mean, why a lot of country can build their own country within like 20 years and get developed, right? Most
Mm-hmm.
important is there's two things. One is the school, the education in
Mm-hmm.
school, and second is the media.
Mm-hmm.
What we need to have is a good media that help providing them more experience than today.
Mm.
If you turn on TV right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's hardly find a good content that you are going to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard, it's and so difficult to educate Thai people to
Mm-hmm.
having more wider, broader mind and trying to help growing the countries. That's why I think the new generation, which
Mm-hmm.
is they are upsetting with this because
I
they
see.
don't see the
Mm-hmm.
future. But if like the nation, if you have a lot of startup content,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the program like this, and they see the future that oh, there's a lot of opportunity in Chiang Mai. I saw a
Mm-hmm.
lot of opportunity there now. A lot of restaurant, coffee shops opening up, and they have lots of good ideas, unmatched
Mm-hmm.
with uh, Bangkok at all, and not matching better than Bangkok even sometime
Mm-hmm.
that I see. Or sometimes they living in Udon Thani
Mm-hmm.
and they have good idea and image and they would like to do something that unique. We need to provide this facility to them. To provide these facilities, we probably need to have more local channels, TV
Mm-hmm.
channels uh, to like to the north, to the northeast, to the south, and using the local language to keep on the traditions
Mm-hmm.
there, right? And if we have that type of media in local,
Mm-hmm.
then the local product, when they produce, they can distribute only 3 or 4 countries, provinces only. They are small, so small, so they cannot distribute nationwide, right? So if we have a good media like local TV in the local, then it will be better for them to just advertise in that local in a very right price, not an expensive one. Then they will start to grow slowly. Once they grow in three, four provinces, then they will be able to expand to regional and then
Mm-hmm.
country and then export that later. But we
Mm-hmm.
don't have that model to help them at all.
I see.
That's why I
Mm-hmm.
think they feel hopeless at this time. But this is what we are doing at the moment. Next step is
Mm-hmm.
trying to that's why we create a good uh,
TV.
TV network
Mm-hmm.
to and using a satellite because we would like to uh, make it available in local in rural area as well. And
Mm-hmm.
then next big thing will be how we are going to have a local channels in each particular regions. That's
I see.
an ambitious goal that we would like to do. Not easy one. We've been trying this for many years. Like Thainess TV,
Mm-hmm.
it's been initiated like 15 years ago
Mm-hmm.
and started collecting the content. At that time, it's standard definition, but now we collect the past 7 years with high definitions. Now we have a big library enough to create the whole channels and translate all of the content into English. But
Mm.
it's not all. We need to partnership with others producer as well. We believe that uh, the producers can be anywhere in Thailand, in Chiang
Mm-hmm.
Mai, in
Mm-hmm.
Nong Khai or whatsoever, and produce according to the international format and
Mm.
create well-being for them in terms of production company, in terms of marketing company. That's what we plan to do in at
Mm.
next step.
Okay. I would like to ask you about because the channel is focusing on the cultural heritage and side of Thailand and also tourism. But we are in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic right now. So I would like to ask, how do you manage or cope with this challenge? And also, I would like to ask you about what sort of tourists that we will receive from, let's say, the next normal, the new
I
normal, the next normal.
me all the time when I see Thai product, we believe that Thai product cannot be cheap. Thai product has to be prestige and high image, uh, premium. So the price have to be expensive. But when you travel abroad, you pay a lot of money, you get nothing from there. But when you come to Thailand, the service is really good. You unmatched. In terms of hospitality is gentle that you are going to find anywhere else in the world. This is the only place. That's why a lot of people did retire here, right? From around the world come to retire here. Now you're talking about yeah, this is pandemic, and this is not a short-term plan. This is a long-term plan. So we need to move ahead from comparing with other countries. If we not move now, then after the pandemic, we cannot be positioning ourselves in other countries. So we think that this is the right time that everyone stop doing everything. So this is the right time for us to move ahead and to uh, put the flag of Thai flag in each particular country right now. So after the pandemic, when the pandemic stopped, tourism will come back slowly, but the top of mind on their head will be Thailand, not any other countries. So that's why we've been aggressively um, introduce the channels during the pandemic.
I see. I see. This is a good strategy. And also, you see the results so soon that you put a lot of efforts to produce, I mean, the new programs too, and also find new markets as well, right?
Right. Like some of the content we can make it within 3 months. Some of the series that we have done, like Thailand from above, which is using the drone shot, we take 3 years to collect all the footage,
Wow.
and that's amazing because uh, this is the histories of Thailand in year 2020, and next 10 years is gonna be changed. So. You have to spend a lot of time to collect all those content and to show to the world. I got a good feedback from international right now when they saw uh, that such a beautiful pictures.
Right. We should have some in our program too, right, Kunina?
Yes, that's right. Okay ค่ะคุณอมรพัฒน์ค่ะ thank you very much for today's. I'm pretty sure that Thailand has a lot to offer, and I'm pretty sure that your channel will be one of the, what should I say คะคุณวิทยากระบอกเสียง
Right. The vocal point, the
the
vocal
vocal
for us, right?
yes,
The vocal
the
for us,
vocal
right?
point for Thailand and for the premium tourists, and to merge local to international and also international with the local as well ค่ะ but for today, thank you very much ค่ะคุณอมรพัฒน์ and I would love to invite you back on our program again ค่ะ
ครับขอบคุณ
thank
มากค
you
รับ
คุณวิทยาคุณนีน่าครับ
ค่ะ สวัสดี
ส
ค่ะ
วัสดีครับ
ครับสวัสดีครับ